you.
Who's two best players on the Braves, Hunter?
Two best players on the Braves, Freddie Freeman and Ronald Acuna.
Freeman and Acuna. Okay. So Acuna is making very little money.
Well, he did get paid. Well, if you want to compare it to what Mike Trout's making.
He's getting $1 million.
Well, I know. I thought they just locked him up for a 10-year deal, though.
That's adjusted salary. Oh, let's see what that is. This first year is only, listen. I'm looking at Albies.
Because they did it early.
I'm looking at Acuna. Yeah, he's got 12. It says luxury tax salary is more, but his regular base salary is just $1 million right now. It says pre-arbitration. Albies and Acuna are both at $1 million. That's up to date, ain't it?
I'm guessing.
All right. This is sorry folks for wondering what I'm looking at. I guess I could pull it up on the screen so you folks. This is a track.com. You can go here and look up all of the I'll pull up our faces in the corner. These are the payrolls for some of the teams. This is the Braves we're looking at. So I'm just going to go. Here's some of the 40-man tax payroll is $157 million. So Hunter, if you had Trout on the team,
yeah,
count how many players you could get for $37 million.
And then I don't understand this either. I don't understand this either. We got Freddie Freeman sitting here. All right, Freddie Freeman. Okay, he's only got 38 home runs. The Mike Trout's 45. I don't care. That's still a pretty good amount of home runs to have for 38. Okay, Mike Trout only has 110 runs. Freddie Freeman's got 113, so they're very similar. RBIs. Mike Trout's got 104. Freddie Freeman's got 121 runs batted in. But for some reason, Mike Trout has an 8.3 WAR. His batting average is 291.
It's the walks.
To Freddie Freeman's 295, and Freddie Freeman has got a 4.4 WAR. I don't understand
How much more walks has he got? I guarantee that's it, because when they do the formula, you look. Any mathematician can look at the formula and be like, well, walks are weighted the same as hits, and that's not the same. I mean, you could have. I did the math on it. You could have 4 walks in an inning, folks.
So Freddie Freeman had 87 walks this year.
Yeah.
Mike Trout
120, 130 something probably.
That's 2019 totals.
Yeah,
got 110 walks.
Yeah. It's all, every time you look at those,
110 walks.
Every time you look and compare the Trout stats to someone else, it's always walks is the differential. And Hunter, here's you some fuzzy math on your
fuzzy math.
Ready?
I hate math.
So, in a Major League Baseball game or any baseball game with 9 innings, you follow me?
Yeah. Christian Yelich had
You could walk
64 walks.
4 batters an inning.
Yeah.
See, hey, I'm telling you, everything's about the walks and on bases.
Or I'm sorry, no, he had 80 walks this year. This is projection for 20.
All right,
he had
so
80
in 9
walks.
innings per every inning, you can have 4 walks an inning and not score a run.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
I understand.
So you get bases loaded, double play, and then walk another one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, I may be wrong, but I think that's as many as you can walk without scoring a run. So let's say 4, right?
Right.
So 4 times 9 is 36.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So your team can have 36 base runners.
Yeah.
That's an on-base percentage over 100, right? Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I thought you were going to continue. I was
All
just
right.
listening.
So that's an on-base percentage over 100.
Yes.
Now, if your team gets on base and doesn't score 4 to 36 times, and my team strikes out 26 times,
yeah,
but Mark McGwire hits a solo homer and we win,
that's all it takes.
what good is the on-base percentage?
That's all it takes.
So a team, let's do the math on it, is 36 divided by 27, 1.33. That's your on-base percentage.
Okay.
And so your on-base percentage can be 133%, or your on-base percentage could be 3.7% and still win the game. So if you have a win-loss margin of 133 possible percent, you can't tell me that stat is really a good stat on that then.
Yeah.
So that's fine. All right, Hunter, you ready for this? We're going to count the Braves.
Yeah.
That
make up his salary.
His salary, starting at the bottom.
Okay.
So this is all the players. 1, 2, 3.
How much?
4,
What is his salary again? 420 million.
37 million this year.
Oh, you're talking about just
this year.
a single season. Okay.
if the Atlanta Braves wanted to sign Trout,
Yeah.
but had to get rid of $37 million, they would have to get rid of 13 players.
No. Ain't no way.
He's worth 13 players on the. I'm gonna read you everybody's names. Whatever it is.
Okay,
Foltowitz,
Folty screwed us. He lost us that playoff game, so you can take him.
Tyler Flowers, Nick Markakis,
Not
Adam
Markakis.
Duvall,
Not Adam Duvall.
Dansby
He's too
Swanson,
young. Swanson's young and
O'Day,
upcoming.
Luke Jackson. I know y'all don't want him. Camargo, Ronald Acuna, and Albies.
No, that's because they're young and on their
Culberson,
contracts.
Heckavaria, and Grant Dayton.
I'm telling we
Is Mike Trout?
Whoa, and Max Fried? They don't even have him listed
No.
up there.
Is Mike Trout worth all of those people combined?
No, he's not worth Acuna and Albies combined. Heck no, that's our legit leadoff and second batter.
And as a Cardinals fan, we had to adjust.
Now Fulton Elwich maybe.
When Pujols left, it was over $3 million over 10 years, which is $30 million. His wife said that it was an insult, a slap in the face.
Right.
They offered him $300 million instead of $330 million.
Yeah.
He left for the extra $30 million.
Nope.
Like Hunter. I know $30 million is a lot of money, and the Cardinals fans just felt like he stabbed him in the back over $3 million a year, which maybe they could get him to him under the table or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, the thing with Pujols is, so I'm going to make sure the championships here. 2 times World Series champion. All right. When he left, though, that's $30 million that we could add other players.
Yeah.
And so that's the same thing with Trout, is that do you want Mike Trout or do you want 13 other players for $37 million? I mean, that's a whole starting lineup.
And think about it.
13 players.
Baseball.
That's almost a starting lineup. Well, it is a starting lineup if you, and a
Baseball
pitching staff.
is legit. Is one of the legit games besides football where you have to have more than just a star to win.
I said 13.
Basketball is a little different. You can have maybe 1 or 2 stars that eat up a lot of the cap money, and then you guys can be pretty set when it comes to playoff time. But in baseball and football, when it is a team-driven sport, especially in baseball, where pitching staff is everything.
Pitching's more important.
Pitching is where the money needs to be put, and you give it all. Think about it. I'm looking at this. Fulton Elwich, pitcher. I know we were mad about what's his name for blowing that game. He was a pitcher. Where is he at? Oh yeah. O'Day, he's a pitcher. I'm just looking at how many of those.
I scrolled up.
Yeah, you scrolled up. I'm just looking at how many of these guys.
Luke Jackson.
Yeah, whatever with Luke Jackson. Max Fried, they don't even have him up there, but he was on hardly anything for a contract this year. He was one of our first 3 in rotation. If we would have to give up that many people just to, from a pitching staff to just sign a Walker, that's legit what we signed. We stole a Walker from a 70-year-old man. We got a Walker, okay? That's what we got. He wants to walk up to first.
All right, if you want to do it in reverse, you could trade Cole Hamels and Freddie Freeman.
We just signed Hamels.
Would you trade Hamels and Freeman?
No.
Or
no.
What about Melicone? Why is he getting paid $19 million?
I don't know. But here's the thing.
He's a closer?
So between Cole Hamels and Freddie Freeman, you're asking me to give up a starting pitcher. That's not going to happen. And you're asking me to trade a guy who gets more RBIs by maybe he got 11 more RBIs. That's 11 more. I understand what RBI stands for, ladies and gentlemen. Runs batted in. He batted in 11 more runs than Mike Trout. Why would I trade for him? Why would I trade for him? He even has a better batting average than Mike Trout.
Because the War fans say getting on base is more important than knocking a runner in.
Shut up,
Which
War.
Hunter, if you can't knock you in, getting on base didn't mean anything, right? See,
I'm gonna eat my freaking.
Let me explain. Let me explain this.
Yeah,
so in high school, I had to bat about half the season behind our DH. I'm not gonna argue. I should have been in the 2 spot, but we moved around the stuff so much. But I ended up batting behind our DH for a while, and our DH was a big, giant, slow DH. I could steal bases. I couldn't steal a base if he walked in front of me.
No.
Because his fat butt would be on second if I got on second. And I couldn't steal second then. So that matters as well. Who's in front of you? Who's behind you? This stuff is so silly. And the money is just insane on that. Like I said, Hunter, it is Is he worth that much money? Like, pretty much you could put, let's say, Freddie Freeman, Albies, and Acuna.
Yeah.
So now we're at $24 million. We still got $13 million left. Let's see who's your next best player?
Wait, for who?
For the Braves.
Who'd you list so far?
Albies, Ozuna, and Freeman. Yeah, Acuna and Freeman.
Ozuna.
We still got $13 million to spend.
13 million. Well, Markakis is really good.
Well, now we still got $9 million.
Cole Hamels is good.
Let's skip him. That's a chunk of money.
It is. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just signed him. Dansby Swanson.
What about NCR?
Swanson is a key piece to our defense as well.
Okay, Swanson's $3 million. Now we're down to $6 million. There's 5 players.
Okay, you're talking about who we have to trade to
I'm
get
just
Mike
saying
Trout.
We took it. I took out Freeman and Cole Hamels because they were the big numbers. Now I'm looking at stuff in the middle. But I got Freeman. I'm trying to take all your best players.
No.
Let's take all your infield. Let's get who's your catcher? Arnold.
I guess
that's what he's
taking over for McCann.
Arnold's listed there at $8 million. So he's $8 million. First base is $22. Second base, who you got there?
Albies.
Albies is $1 million. Shortstop, Swanson, he's $3. Third base.
I don't know who's going to be there now.
Camargo's listed. Is that who's going to be there?
It was Josh Donaldson, but Josh Donaldson didn't re-sign, or we didn't re-sign him. So I don't know who's going to be there. I think
Camargo's only third baseman on the roster listed right now.
Well,
let's put him down for now, just for.
Well, whoever's listed, then do that.
I'm gonna put $2 million.
Adam
on
Duvall
him.
was. They were hoping to do with Duvall what they did with Chipper, have him in the outfield for a little while, and then move him to the infield at third base, because he was playing infield in the minor leagues. Then they had to play a few outfield games to get him accustomed to where he was going to go play in left field for the Braves.
Ozuna is in left. Who you got in center?
Center is Cunha.
And right field.
Markakis.
Markakis sitting down here at $4 million. All right, Hunter. Everybody but Acuna. Well, or Freeman. Okay?
I have to choose.
One of those two you can't keep, but you'd have to get rid of everyone else to pay for Mike Trout.
No way.
That is how much money Trout is getting paid. He's getting paid the whole starting lineup except either Acuna or Freeman. You can keep one and get rid of one, but you'd have to get rid of one.
And then bring this into the consideration. Which team made the playoffs?
Your whole infield.
Which team made the playoffs? It was the Braves,
your whole
not the
infield.
Angels.
Your whole infield, counting the catcher, makes less money than Mike Trout.
And we didn't even bring in pitchers.
The whole infield makes less money than Mike Trout in Atlanta. The outfield only makes $23 million, and that's still less. The outfield makes less, and the infield makes less. That's what I'm saying. You could take, of your 8 starters, 7 of them you would have to get rid of to pay for Mike Trout.
Nope.
Not worth it?
Nope.
Okay. I was just wondering.